Secretary Clinton, I do have a question. We'll go back to the book and the course, Situation Room.
Yeah.
How important is the Situation Room itself? And I mean, basic things. Do other people have situation rooms like that? Mm-hmm. And who decides when you go to the Situation Room? Because that may be an important decision in and of itself.
I think some other places do have, secure rooms where they meet, where they are debating or gathering information, looking at intelligence. But our Situation Room, which really has been around since the Kennedy administration in various iterations, and it was, recently updated. It's got great technology for all kinds of secure video conferencing and the like. And again, I can only speak from, my experience, although George Stephanopoulos wrote a book, The History of the Situation Room, and he talks about different presidents and how they used it. And he says that, like, for example, President Johnson was in there, like, all the time. We used it for not just what were called principal meetings, namely secretaries and heads of various agencies, along with the president and the vice president, but for deputies meetings, for other kinds of policy discussions that would then either be decided at that level or brought up to, the next level for a decision. So the Situation Room was not only used for crises like whether we go after bin Laden or not, but after the Haiti earthquake, how do we respond to something as devastating as that, for example? Does President Obama surge troops into Afghanistan shortly after he's elected? He said that was a good war. Does that mean he's going to put more troops in? The Defense Department wants more troops. I mean, those are the kinds of issues. What are we going to do to respond to the Arab Spring? Do we call for Mubarak to step down or not? I mean, there's just a lot that happens in the Situation Room. And because you have access to video conferencing, you can, talk to the ambassador in Moscow, find out, what he thinks, or turn on TV and find out what Al Jazeera is saying about the Arab Spring. You can, gather a lot of information. So the decisions are really made by the National Security Council, which is the gatekeeper to the Situation Room. The room itself is run by career people, primarily DOD and CIA and NSA, other intelligence professionals. And, it's 24/7. It's a constant hub of information coming in. If a plane is attacked in Turkey, that will get to the Situation Room, and that will then be conveyed to, the NSC and maybe to the president. So it is a place. Now, when we traveled, we often